Okay, so here's a perfect example, just from a risk perspective. 3 employee organization, 3 marketing firm, 1 email, no, excuse me, 1 Excel file, $67,000. It would have shut her down. And she even said, and in fact, I'll elaborate a little bit more on this. So marketing company we took on, we did an audit, we found this piece of information. I call and I say, hey, I want you to go to a place for me. Strange thing it was in a temp file. So when you open up an email in Outlook, it actually creates a temporary file in a place you didn't know even existed, and that file is just sitting there. And so we went to it, she opened it up, there was 2 tabs, and I said, look around, do you see any social security numbers? She goes, I don't see anything. I said, do you see any columns that are missing, like A, B, D? And she went, yes. Showed her how to unhide columns, 227 social security numbers. You know what happened? So it was a company that was dealing with her for marketing of people that had been there for a certain period of time. So instead of just pulling the list of names, and they pulled a whole HR file, a dump file from their HR system, and then they just hid the column versus deleting it and sent it like it wasn't a big deal, but we scan and we could find those things. So even a small company of 3 people and $70,000, and she said, we walked through the process to delete it, get it deleted from her mailbox, or I'm sorry, her recycle bin, but that would have shut her down. And that's not a fee that she pays us. It's federal government penalty, and there's all kinds of, and maybe you can speak more to that, but like it is, even the smallest company that thinks, and I understand this value proposition. What's the value? What's the risk? But then you have to ask yourself, what's the risk of your business closing down? Because statistically speaking, there's 25% of businesses that are small businesses specifically that will close. Will that be 25% of people in here? It may never hit anyone in here, but the risk is there because you're connected.